That's the campaign that we see, which has a purpose really of sort of decentering the white male, getting them out of the picture. There has been a general tendency to advance various causes that the organized Jewish community or particular Jewish groups see as benefiting themselves, but to rationalize it in sort of universalist terms. One of the big stories, since 1950, say, has been sort of deposing the white male as sort of center of power in America. And so Jewish intellectuals, Jewish activists have been very involved in feminism, for example. No, I have nothing against women's rights and so on, but I do think that there has been a tendency to see the white male as something that has to be sort of demoted in society. Because there's no question that, say, in the year 1950, that white males ran the show in America. Feminism, women were happy to stay at home and have children. Now women are encouraged to go off and have careers, and they have very few children. My view is that it would be far better, I think a lot more women would be happier being wives and mothers than they would be getting into the world of work where they have to be competitive. They have to sort of pretty much put the family on the back burner. It's very hard for them to juggle these various things, and I think actually quite a few women are now realizing that they're happier taking care of children and being a real part of a strong family than they are going to war at work, where really the male world of work is very competitive, it's very cutthroat. You have to be aggressive and assertive. These are not qualities that most women find comfortable. And so I think they have to become something that is almost unnatural. Again, we can see this in a lot of ways, not just feminism. You see it in the media. One of the big themes in movies in recent years has been that the whites have almost tended to disappear from positions of being heroes, of being sort of idealized or something like that. In the place you have people like Morgan Freeman, who's cast as very responsible, moral, godlike figure, and so on. Or you have action figures like Will Smith and Wesley Snipes and so on. So you have an awful lot of sort of displacement of whites as media images in the last few decades. And whites are all often criminals. You often have blonde-haired, blue-eyed people playing criminal roles, playing people who are dishonest or weak or subservient, and the black characters being very strong, very wise. You'll often see, of course, black computer technicians, black scientists, black teachers and professors who are very wise and understand everything. Whites are portrayed as stupid, oftentimes as irresponsible, oftentimes as needing the advice of black people or other minorities. It's really the visual displacement of whites from center stage to the periphery. And I think this is preparing the white people for their displacement in the culture as a whole.